Hello everyone!
Hello!
Or should we say, bonjour! So,
Little clue.
Yeah, if you've seen from the title, if you're watching this video, you've already seen the title, that we are off to
Disneyland Paris!
Disneyland Paris, our first Disney trip since the C word.
We don't say it anymore.
So the last time we were in a Disney park was December 2019 in Disney World, pre-pandemic, and last time we were in Disneyland Paris was...
Oh, I don't even remember, it's that long ago.
August 2019.
Luke is much better at dates than I am. My memory is awful, but yeah, it was that long ago.
So welcome to a brand new vlog series. I'm Luke.
I'm Rich.
And we thought we'd do a little info vlog. If you're watching this vlog, it hopefully means we are on our way, if not already in, Disneyland Paris. We'll put that prerequisite on there.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do some notes. We've actually done notes on our phones because we're a bit rusty.
And there's a lot to remember and go through, and yeah, we want to give you as much details as we can.
Yeah, I think a lot of you have messaged us and asked, like, how are you booking your trips? And it obviously is different to before. There are some differences. So we thought it's 2022. Let's talk about our booking process. No right or wrong. And actually what we're really hoping for is some of you wonderful Disney friends to comment on here and give us some tips for other things that we can share for future vlogs. So that's how we always learn. There's always something to learn.
Because there's so many ways of doing DLP and Walt Disney World, so
yeah,
you can always learn something new.
My new t-shirt keeps creasing, so I'm not ironed it, it's just a very creasy one. So first step is looking at our trip. We thought we'd do a step-by-step.
Yeah.
What we've booked, what we're doing, the detail.
And we're going to try and put some costings in here as well. Yeah, so hopefully along the way we can bring to light exactly how we put our trip together.
Yes, the first thing is we had a pre-travel day and we're starting at
the Renaissance Hotel at London Heathrow.
Yeah, it's on the Bath Road. It's really well located. We've stayed here a few times for Heathrow before. I would say it's good for Terminal 5, Terminal 2, Terminal 3. It's really good for all the terminals.
And I find that when you're arriving at Heathrow, it can be a quite overwhelming experience, particularly if you're coming for the first time. So the Renaissance, I find, is quite easy to navigate to.
Yeah, so the nice thing about it, it's got really easy parking. So we tend to park on site there. It's around £15 a night. Obviously in the vlogs we'll give you the current pricing when they come out. We love the view.
Yep, so there's specific rooms that you can book with runway views, and as we've shown on previous vlogs, the views are spectacular. So even if planes aren't your thing, I think it's really good to have there in your room and have that view.
Yeah, the view's amazing, and it's only a little bit extra for a runway view. And Rich, you're going to talk through how we booked it?
Yep, so we booked it through hotels.com. And we got also cash back through Quidco, and at the time that we booked we got 8%. Now if you're not familiar with Quidco, as I said, it's cash back. You just go to Quidco first and you access hotels.com through Quidco. There'll be a link and it will take you through, and it will track that you're booking via Quidco, and it will earn you your cash back.
Yeah.
And we also earn, on top of that, a step towards our free night, which Luke will explain how the free night works.
Yeah, with hotels.com, every 10 nights that you stay, you earn a free night credit, and based on the value of those previous 10 nights. So it kind of gives you a little extra, and we've had quite a few free nights over the years. So nothing in this video is an ad, by the way.
No.
So this is all just our personal recommendations from years of using them. So Quidco is free to sign up. You can pay £5, I think, for a premium service. Have a look at that. We're not giving links or anything on here, but over the years we have saved nearly £4,000 in cash back from Quidco. I think around 10 years now. So it's very reliable. Sometimes the cash back can take 6 to 12 months to come through, but it does come through most of the time. So,
and sometimes you see these like 2.5%, 4%, but it really does add up. And like Luke says, we've earned so much. So we get the cash back and we get the step towards the free night.
Yeah.
At hotels.com.
So we booked that, had that stay. We also find that with Renaissance, it's only a kind of 5 to 10 minute drive depending where you're parking. And that leads us nicely into parking. Where are we parking?
Pod parking!
Pod.
It's been so long, so long since for me to have to say that.
If you're new to our channel, we love the pods.
We do have a video, one of our very early videos on pod parking.
We'll put some footage in now, but the pods are basically a driverless little pod that connects you from the car park to Terminal 5. During the pandemic, the car park was closed for a long time, and then they came back, and it's been really intermittent, and sometimes it's been a shuttle bus, and it's like, we don't want to pay for pod parking and have a shuttle bus. So, because you imagine getting there and being that close. So we understand now they are running the pods.
Yeah, but it is always obviously subject to availability, as with everything, because things break down. But they are officially back up and running as far as we're aware. And so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and you can connect directly to Terminal 5, but you can also park there and connect from Terminal 5 to Terminal 2, Terminal 3 via the Heathrow Express, which is fairly easy to do, but it does directly link with Terminal 5. We booked direct with Heathrow Parking. Again, you can get cash back through Quidco for Heathrow Parking. Currently 3.75% cash back, but at the moment, every penny counts, so...
Plus, if you put your Heathrow Rewards number in the booking, you can collect 10 points per £10, and you can redeem £5 when you reach 500 points in duty free.
Yeah, sometimes they do better offers, so like they'll give you extra points. And obviously those vouchers are great to use in duty free. We recently used, on our Boston trip, we used a £15 voucher that we had.
And you put it towards your aftershave.
Yeah, so it was good.
We always like getting something back.
So that's our parking. So that's obviously giving it away that we're flying, because we're at the airport. So we are flying with British Airways.
From Terminal 5.
Heathrow, and you've obviously seen the challenges with Heathrow. We have one of our flights was cancelled on this booking, and managed to easily rebook a later flight coming home. But we booked with Avios because the flight prices were just unreal. This flight we used to do quite often pre-pandemic, and we'd pay anywhere from like 100, 150, maximum £200 per person, and we were being quoted sort of $350, which is a lot for a 45-minute to an hour flight. So we used
39,000 Avios plus £1 each for the flight. So it was just £1 each, plus the 39,000.
Yeah, you could question it's probably not the greatest use of Avios if you are a miles person, but I think given the value, how much the flights were. The other thing about doing Avios or reward bookings with British Airways is that you can cancel up to 24 hours before, and you only get charged £30 per person to redeposit the Avios. So it does give you that added flexibility in the current climate to potentially cancel or reschedule if you need to.
And don't forget, again, it's free to sign up for the BA rewards and the Avios, so why not?
Yeah, you can sign up to the executive club, and we also earn a lot of our miles through the British Airways credit card, which gives you miles out and about. And obviously luggage, so at the moment obviously there's been a lot of press about luggage, and we used in Boston our AirTags, our Apple AirTags. We've got those again, they're going to go in our luggage.
We got a good deal at Costco. I think they were doing
4 for £79 recently. I don't know if the offer's still there, but 4 AirTags for £79. So if that offer comes back, it's good value.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're taking 2 suitcases, but we're going to split our stuff across the 2. So if unfortunately one case goes missing, at least we've both got some clothes in each, which is an old trick for years.
Not the end of the world. Yeah, we can make do.
Yeah, so flying to Charles de Gaulle.
Yep.
When we get there, well actually just to check, at current time, there's no restrictions on travel. So we haven't had to do Verifly app, we haven't had to upload any tests or any COVID. So that's as of this filming in August 2022. Transfers?
Yep, transfers. So when we arrive at Charles de Gaulle Airport, we're going to be using Western Tours, which is new for us, but comes highly recommended online. We did some research, and that was one that kept popping up.
Yeah.
We know people that from social, and we know our viewers have commented to say that they, have had good experiences. And they meet you at arrivals with your board, name on a board, which is good. And they take you to the hotel, and the cost is €130 return.
Yeah.
As of our booking that we made.
Yeah, really easy to book online. They were called Prestige before. I think it was Prestige Travel. I knew them under that name. So we will obviously feedback on how that goes. That's just what we've booked for now. Excited. We didn't want to park. We have driven before and rented a car, but the Avis car hire prices at Charles de Gaulle were unreal. I think it was 400 and something pounds for Group A, which is tiny, and then you've got to pay petrol, and it just didn't work out cost effective.
No, there's always a limit you're prepared to pay, and that was way beyond.
So this time we are staying off-site. We booked our package actually through DisneylandParis.com directly. We are staying at
the Dreamcastle Hotel.
The Dreamcastle.
Yes, so as Luke says, we're off-site. Dreamcastle. We have stayed here before in 2015.
Yeah.
See, I knew that date. And very fond memories, so excited to go back.
Yeah, we've booked 3 nights and 4 days. We get the park tickets included with that. The Dreamcastle is in a really good location. It's kind of one of the Disneyland Paris partner hotels. It's very close to the Explorers, Magic Circus, and the B&B Hotel. There's kind of this pod of little hotels.
So if you know those hotels, it's in the same area, so not too far.
Yeah, we booked, again, with Quidco. We got cashback. They work slightly differently with Disneyland Paris. They do cashback set amounts per hotel. Now, if you were booking like a top hotel, I think it was like £99 cashback, but you're spending more.
Yeah.
We got around £15, which again, every little helps.
We paid £945 for the 3 nights, and that was plus the 4-day ticket.
2 4-day tickets, yeah.
2 4-day tickets, yeah.
We did find the pricing really expensive across all of the Disney hotels. We all know that the prices have gone up. It is still technically school holidays, so we do understand that, which we did look at Cheyenne. Santa Fe was fairly reasonable, but they don't have air conditioning, and it was August, and it's been a hot summer.
A lot of the reviews on TripAdvisor consistently was the lack of aircon. With my illness, I have to have at least semi-good aircon, so that was a must. We do get breakfast with our rate as well, so that cost we mentioned, that's thrown in as well.
And it has free shuttle as well, which we believe runs about 3 times an hour, but we're going to obviously give updated info when we get there. We'll comment on our experience with the shuttle. And the hotel has had a refurbishment. It is currently undergoing works. They're building an outdoor pool, which we've seen online. Yeah,
it looked like the artist impression. It looks really good. So if you're staying, I think is it late next year that it opens?
I think so. I can't remember the detail, but the hotel rooms look refurbished. They look really nice, and the lobby and stuff. So we'll hopefully show you that.
Yeah. So the shuttle bus takes around 10 to 15 minutes to get to the parks. But if you didn't want to get the shuttle bus, we looked it up and it said 25 minutes approximately walk to the parks.
Yeah, and we will be open to walking. If you watched our Boston vlogs, we're really up on our walking lately. It's
got some Fitbits.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of walking. Rich is recovering from a knee injury, so he's been doing lots of building the muscle there. And I just think it's nice to have that freedom that if we want to come out of the park and there's a big queue for the shuttle, we can walk. Mm-hmm. But another option is Uber. And obviously we've used Uber at Disneyland Paris before. If you haven't used Uber before, you can go on the app, download the Uber app. You can see estimated journeys anytime you want. So for example, we've gone in, we can look at currently how long the wait is and what the average cost is. And we did a check just now.
So even when you're at home and you're not even there yet, you can do checks what's going on there right now.
Yeah. So you're looking to go to the parks, which drops off at Disney Village. Our recommendation is to put in Five Guys, Disney Village, and it drops you off in that area by Five Guys. Normally there's a short queue there. Things may have changed in the last 3 years, but we'll report that.
We'll see.
But you get dropped off there. That's around €8 to €9 each way for up to 4 passengers. So if it's 4 of you, it's about €2 each. So it could be a quick way to go.
Yeah. In terms of supplies at the hotel, the Esso garage, the Esso petrol station at Santa Fe is an option that we personally are going to consider for cheaper drinks and snacks. which is, how long would you say that is?
It's about a 15-minute walk to the Esso garage from the Dream Castle. And also you've got, Val Europe, you've got Auchan. Excuse me, losing my voice, we don't talk this much normally. You've got Auchan, which is the large supermarché, and we are definitely going there to stock up.
Oh yes, and we get the Uber or the train.
Yeah, the Uber is around €12 from the hotel to Auchan. Obviously you can get the train, it's one stop from the Malais Valley station to Val Europe. So we'll be going there. And
oh yeah, it's really big, and it's got lots of great Haribo options, all the weird and wonderful Haribo ranges that we just don't get over here.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, if you want to get, we've got breakfast at the hotel, but if you want to get snacks and stuff, drinks especially, the Dream Castle has a fridge in the rooms, which was also appealing to us, so we can put some water in there, and so on.
There's a restaurant on site at the Dream Castle, isn't there?
Yeah.
As well, so that's also an option.
In terms of money, we're taking a small amount of cash. I think we've certainly moved out of the cashless culture, into a cashless culture rather. So we don't use cash ever anymore. So, but we've still taken a small amount just in case we need it. But we've got 3 cards. We've got
our Monzo,
yeah,
Monzo card, and we have got our Chase cards
and Starling. So there's 3 UK bank accounts that we like to use. They all offer the protection of £85,000 coverage in a bank account, and you can use them abroad without additional costs. So we can spend in the shops and we get the best possible rate on the day. So we're taking all 3. At the moment, Chase are doing 1% cash back. Again, every little helps, so we'll mainly be using Chase, because that 1% is a 1% discount. We have no annual passes this time, so no annual pass discount.
It's going to be strange.
And in terms of plans, so like there's quite a few new things in Disneyland Paris itself for this trip. Dining is probably the first subject to cover.
Yeah, so dining we booked 60 days in advance.
Yeah, 2 months in advance.
2 months, sorry, 2 months in advance, yeah. And we booked around the 20th of June.
Yeah, that's because we basically just booked Pim Kitchen, which is the new buffet in Avengers Campus. Looks really cool. Excited to try the dining there.
Yep.
We booked on the app, and that was released around that date. If you're off-site, I believe you 2 months before. If it's on-site, I believe you can book up to a year in advance when you pay in full. It's not completely clear on that. But what I will say is, because we booked a partner hotel direct with Disneyland Paris, we got the benefit of dining reservations beyond. So even though we're technically staying off-site, because it's a partner hotel package, we did get to book dining slightly earlier. So that's another benefit.
Yeah. So we've got Pim Kitchen. We've got the Avengers Campus, which looks absolutely amazing. So we've got the
quick service
there. We've got the impromptu shows. My understanding is that the show, there's no times, that it just happens randomly. We've got the Spider-Man Web Adventure, which I'm really excited to try. And we've also got the Avengers Assemble Flight Force.
Yeah, Rich is really excited about the Avengers Campus, aren't you?
Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah,
it looks so good. I keep calling it Web Slingers because obviously that's what it's called in California, but it's the Web Adventure. Other dining things, we haven't booked any other dining. We're going to do quick service. Things that we want to try, Earl of Sandwich in Disney Village. We love Earl of Sandwich.
Sometimes it's the simple things. Yeah,
there's quite a few like snacks and stuff around the park that we've seen, so we'll tend to just have those.
I think we wanted to try and get the 30th anniversary flutes, the champagne flutes.
Yeah, I think they came back, so if they're branded, we'll definitely be getting them.
Keeping on the Avengers theme, so we also want to try the Skyline Bar at Disney's Art of Marvel Hotel, because the non-alcoholic cocktails for me look really good.
And the alcoholic ones.
And the alcoholic ones, yeah.
So yeah, some cocktails there. I think that you can't book that, but obviously we're going to try and turn up and get a table. We've got Disney Delight, which is the new evening fireworks drone show. Cannot wait to see the Mickey drone shape around the castle. That's just epic. That's 11 PM when we go. So
it's a late one.
We'll need a cocktail or two to get there.
To get us through it. And we've also got the Dream and Shine Brighter parade.
I love the way Disneyland Paris have these parades and shows where it comes down Main Street and then into that hub area. It looks similar to like the Festival of the Jungle Book, Lion King. The last time we went, where it had this fantastic floats coming down and everything's going all around you. So really excited to see that.
And we also haven't tried, I know it's getting mixed reviews, but Cars Road Trip.
Yeah,
the redesign.
That's true.
Yep. So we've not done that.
What about some of the other rides that you just have missed? What have you like? It's been 3 years. What have you really missed?
I've missed Phantom Manor.
Yeah.
I really love Phantom Manor, and obviously the redesign that we have done before, but it's just revisiting those fond rides.
I think Phantom Manor is one of the best like Haunted Mansion style rides at all. We believe the best, in our opinion, the best Big Thunder Mountain is at Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
So cannot wait to return on that.
Le Père de Conte de Fer.
Yeah, a little go on the water ride.
The water ride.
Obviously you've got RC Racer, Tower of Terror, like really missed that ride. Hyperspace Mountain, you love.
It's all coming back to me now. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to get back.
I might do Hyperspace, but there's two rides that I often sometimes feel sick on, which is Hyperspace Mountain and Crush's Coaster. I might do them and just see if things have changed.
Yeah.
We want to do Autopia, because we haven't done Autopia at Paris that either of us can remember doing. We certainly haven't done it in the last
out of all the trips, I mean, I've never done it. I know that.
So we're going to try and prioritise that, and yeah, just take in the park, see the castle. I think it's that magic of walking down Main Street. Can't wait to feel that. So,
and it's that like disconnect and immersing yourself back in Disney Park, which is something we've not done in so long.
Yeah, so we're hopefully excited you'll follow along.
We're going with friends as well.
So we're looking forward to our meeting our friends there. And yeah, we're going to vlog as much as we can. Obviously, we'll do as much as we can. We're not great at remembering and editing, but we'll do our best. The camera's a bit old now as well, probably needs a new camera soon.
But we enjoy it, do you know what I mean? It's all good fun.
So if you're heading off to Disneyland Paris, or you've been to Disneyland Paris, please comment below. Let us know your top tips, things you booked, things you recommend that we see. During the trip, we'll be on Instagram. Always love uploading to Instagram, doing some stories.
We'll put some posts on Twitter, and yeah, keep those comments coming in, because even while we're there, we may see something that you mentioned that we think, do you know what? We should do that.
Yeah. If you're there as well, say hello.
Always happy to stop for a chat.
Yeah, great. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the magic.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.